President Ruto's denial of a third term is a reminder that Kenya's democracy is being tested and the people are watching closely. Whether this moment marks reassurance or simply the beginning of a new political chapter, one thing is clear.
Welcome to the Political Oracle. This is a segment of the Talkchat Podcast. My name is Isabella Nyagaka. So today we focus on a statement that has stirred debate across Kenya's political landscape. President William Ruto has publicly dismissed claims that he intends to stay in power beyond the constitutional two-term limit.
In the next, by the time I get to 90, Kenya should be a first world country.
Na unajua nilisema hivyo juzi, watu wengine wako na tabia mbaya. Wakaenda wakasema, huyu mtu amesema atakuwa rais miaka 20. Kwani watu wanafikiri hii kazi ya rais ni kazi rahisi ya kupigiwa kelele kila siku? Mimi nangojea siku mimi nitatoka hapa niende.
On December 2nd, 2025, Ruto told Kenyans that presidency is a tough job and that he looks forward to handing over responsibilities when time is up. His words were meant to silence speculations that he might seek a third term, a move that will directly challenge the Kenyan's constitution.
But these rumors did not appear out of nowhere. The debate began in 2022, just 2 months after the general election. FAFI Member of Parliament 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐦 suggested scrapping the two-term limit.
This is a debate which will come, and will continue to come. It's a debate about the Constitution. And the Constitution, as you know, is not a biblical version of the Bible or the Quran. The Constitution can be changed, can be amended, and will be amended, whether by our generation or the generation to come. And the amendment starts from an outburst or a sentiment by one or two people. And that's why I brought up this issue of the term limit. It's something I believe in. It's something we discussed with quite some number of legislators. The term limit should not be 2 terms, and the person should be removed through the ballot, not by term. If it goes to that level, then it should be something to do with age limit. Mine is either 2 options, through the ballot or through the age limit of 75.
He argued that if a president is doing good work, he should be allowed to continue serving.
We borrowed our constitution from the European nations, the Westerns, whether the US or the UK. Most of them, or European countries and Australia, most of them, there's nothing like term limit for the president. So that's why I said, surely is it advisable to remove somebody because of a term limit while he's performing? If you go into the corporate world, the CEO of Cooperative Bank has been there for a long time, but he has not been removed. Why? Because he's performing well, the bank is going well. Go to Equity, the same. So these are corporate itself, though it's a state different, but if you are performing well, you should not be removed.
Similarly, Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei also joined the call. He proposed revising the constitution to allow a 7-year presidential term.
When you look at 5 years that the president has been given to serve, normally in Kenya, because this is unique to Kenya, is that 1 year after you assume office, you always do the supreme litigation issues, then the issues of settling down, like appointment of cabinet, vetting, realigning the government with your agenda. That 1 year goes. So again, after the 4th, the 5th year, you know, Kenyans like campaigns. The 5th year is only wasted, and even the statistics have shown even the economy is doing badly at that year because the country goes back to campaign mode. So you only have 3 years that you can really work for the people. And I think if you give 7 years, you minus the 2 that one you do in settling, and then 1 during the campaigning period, you'll get 5 years, which all Kenyans are arguing about.
His reasoning was that the first year is spent forming government, while the last year is consumed by campaigns.
Even business leaders weighed in. Narendra Raval, chairman of 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐦, speaking in Uganda, suggested that Ruto's leadership should be given more time to deliver.
At this juncture, His Excellency the President William Ruto, who has come all the way from Kenya to bless this project. Actually, he is more East African than only the Kenyan. I don't want to say much, but I must say he has kept our currency for the longest period stable, and that gives the confidence on the business, and that is called the leadership. The inflation in Kenya was over 9%, 10%. It has come down to 4% today. It is not a magic. A leader is not expert in everything, but he hires the experts and take the correct decision at the correct time. I salute him because foreign direct investment in the country have tripled in 3 years' time. Your Excellency, congratulations. Again, I will repeat, although Constitution doesn't allow, but I will say you should be there for 20 years.
This was the second time he made such a statement. These voices from allies and supporters fueled speculation that Ruto might consider extending his stay in office. That is why his denial in December 2025 was so significant. It was not just a rejection of rumors. It was a direct response to years of public debates.
This denial comes at a time when term limit debates are shaping political field across Africa. In countries like Uganda and Rwanda, leaders have extended their stay in power by changing constitutional rules. Kenyans fear a similar attempts might emerge here. Ruto's statements was therefore not just political. It was symbolic, reaffirming Kenya's commitment to democratic transition.
At the same time, critics argue that trust in political promises remains fragile. Rumors of a third term reveal how deeply citizens worry about leaders overstaying their welcome. For Kenya, safeguarding democracy means more than words. It requires vigilance, strong institutions, and respect for the Constitution.
So, before you go, make sure you subscribe to the Talkchat Podcast channel. Hit that notification bell, so that you never miss any update. Every new video alert will keep you informed on the latest in presidential politics in Kenya.
This is your one-stop channel for political discussions as we head toward the much-awaited 2027 general elections. You cannot afford to be uninformed on matters of politics. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and be part of the conversation.